Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Chatting Blues. Before we get into tonight's episode, can you hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, leave a comment in the comment section. It's 7 o'clock on the 24th of July as of recording. Blues in a double transfer swoop. I'm going to share the screen straight. We're going to get straight into it, basically. So today reported by, I don't usually, because there's a lot of rumours going around this time of year, but I usually stick to my main sources, and kind of one of them is Mike McGrath. So Mike McGrath is, I think he works for Sky Sport, Daily Telegraph, so he's got nearly 100,000 subscribers. What he usually says is kind of true. So he's saying here, let me just highlight that. Brighton have agreed a deal with Eiran Cashin to join Birmingham City on a season-long loan. Highly rated Ireland centre-back arrived in the Amex in January. So January just gone, and has made his English Premier League debut. Okay, so for people that don't know who Eiran Cashin is, he came through the Derby ranks. Let me just stop sharing that. At a very young age, I think he played under Wayne Rooney. Really rated. He's a left-footed centre back, and moved. Kind of went through the youth academy at Derby. Caught the eye of several big clubs, and Brighton bought him for, I think it was 8 million. So I'm literally doing this off the bat. I've just got him, and I just wanted to do a quick podcast. So. So Brighton bought him in the January just gone. He made a couple of appearances, and then Brighton are obviously now loaning him out to us. So let's have a look at Eiran Cashin. The main thing for me is he's left-footed. So the thing is now, it kind of writes Ben Davies off for me. I'd love to have seen Ben Davies come back and give us another season, even if it was on loan. But look, he's 23 years of old. Eiran Cashin is great up and coming player. Maybe if he does well this season, gets game time, we could look to sign him, because things haven't gone according to plan since he's been at Brighton. And Brighton are really good in the transfer market. So I remember hearing about this kid, 4 or 5 years ago, So when I heard the rumours kind of last night, I was thinking, yeah, let's get him in, and on the loan as well. Let's not buy him, because we're kind of at the moment we're stacked for centre backs, but a left-footed centre back, I think he's just really intelligent by Blues. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, he made his debut in 2021-22 season in League One. He made 43 appearances, and look at his average rating here, guys, 7.31. Do you know what I mean? So really high rating for this site I use. So that was in the 2022-23 season. The 23-24 season, again in League One. He made 43 appearances, getting an average rating of 7.43. That's really, really high. Do you know what I mean? It's one of the highest I've seen. It's League One, but it's still off the chart. And then he played, and then obviously the 23-24 season, the 24-25 season, he got his move to Brighton. And for £8 million, do you know what I mean? And obviously Brighton, it's hard to break into the first team, and it hasn't quite worked out. I think he made 2 appearances last season for Brighton. Yeah, 2 appearances, both coming off the bench as well. So I don't really know what's gone wrong in terms of what's happened at Brighton. Do you know what I mean? Let's have a look at his strengths and weaknesses. So like I always say, man, left-footed centre backs hard to come by. It's obviously going to be Newman and Clara to start the season off. So if any of them get injured, especially Clara or even Newman, we've got now a really good centre back to fill who can use both feet. So if this goes through, which I think it will do, is a great signing for Blue. So we'll go into his strengths and weaknesses. He can play right of the two centre backs as well, guys. So he's not just strictly stuck to the left of the two. So his strengths are his tackling. He's very strong at that. His ball interception. So he likes, he's really strong at reading the game and intercepting passes. His aerial duels. He's good in the air as well, which is good to see. He's got no weaknesses. Now, people watch me. The majority of players, what I put through this thing I use, have always got one or two weaknesses, sometimes 3 or 4. This guy's got no weaknesses, 23 years of age. So his style of play, he likes to play the long balls. Now, you can kind of think back to old centre-backs and like kicking it long, but if that's his style of play, then it'd be kind of like the balls we look for Ethan Laird, them long balls, them direct balls where Ethan Laird's bombing on. So, that kind of fits in with what Chris Davis wants to do. His style of play also is his indirect set. Obviously, he likes to tackle, don't mind getting stuck in, and commits fouls often. Yeah, so let me know in the comments what you think about this signing. For some people, this will probably be the first time you've heard of Cashin, but he plays for Ireland as well. I'm not sure he's played for the senior team. Someone might be able to correct me there, but I know he played for the under-18s and the under-21s. For me, great signing on loan. No kind of like money splashed out, because it is really difficult for in terms of the centre backs thrashing it out to start, basically. Do you know what I mean? Because everyone's going to want to start next season, guys. Right, so let me stop sharing that. Also, as well, I touched on Marvin Ducksch. I think that's how you pronounce his name. I touched on him last night. I've done a podcast with Jay. We're going to have a look at him as well, because this should be going through as well. There's a few let's have a quick look at his stats. I think it'd be ideal. Sorry, let me just share that again with you. Sorry. Big physical number 9, what we've been calling out for. A lot of fans have been calling out for him. He's at Werder Bremen, playing in the German Bundesliga. So look at this 23-24 season. These are insane stats, He played 34 games, 22-23 season, sorry. 34 games. He got 12 goals, 6 assists. The following season, 23-24, 33 matches played, 12 goals, 9 assists. And last season, he played 32 games, 8 goals, 8 assists. So he's 31 years of age, I believe. Yeah, and even when he was at Hanover, before this, guys, we're looking at Hanover, 34 games in the COVID era, let's say. 34 games played, he got 16 goals, 7 assists. And the season before that, 28 goals, 28 appearances, 15 goals, 6 assists. Absolutely insane. He's kind of overview. I haven't really gone through this myself. Big, strong number 9. Do you know what I mean? Exactly what we need, because I think Lyndon Dykes is going to go out. I do. In fact, now, if you want to look at his strengths and weaknesses, I've done a podcast last night. It just saves me getting it back up. His strengths and weaknesses. I watched these highlights actually, and he's exactly what we need. Do you know what I mean? Because, like I said, I think we got rid of Alfie May the other day, and a lot of people was upset. For me, I think he's done the right thing. I really do. I think he's done the right thing. He wasn't going to get game time at Blues this season, let's be honest. Do you know what I mean? And he's coming towards the end of his season. Just let him have a. It's a shame that not letting him have a go in the championship, but I guarantee you, he wouldn't have got a game for Blues. So we've made a little bit of dough on him, and good luck to him, man. He had a great season at Blues. So yeah, let me know what you think in the comments about this Eiran Cashin. Have you heard of him first and foremost? Do you think it'll be a good signing? Me personally, I think it's exactly what we need. But for me now as well, going forward, we need cover for Alex Cochrane on the left back side. Again, I'll go for a loan, like a young up and coming loan, maybe from the Premier League. I don't think we need to spend dough because Buchanan, I do rate Buchanan, but it hasn't seemed to work out in terms of he's picking up injuries, and maybe it's something we need to look at maybe in the January. But we definitely need cover for Cochrane. Then for me, the right wing as well. We need someone there, right wing, and then we're good to go. Do you know what I mean? And I've said it on many podcasts. It's someone I fancy our chances. And the thing is, everyone's talking about us. Do you know what I mean? Everyone is sitting up and taking notice of Blues now. We're like a proper club because we obviously we all knew what was going on at Blues, since the owners took over. But the thing is, no one else did until we've got into the Championship, and everyone's covering us. I know on YouTube, there's a lot of content creators now what are just talking about Blues. They just can't get their hat on. So I'm just going to go through my Twitter feed, and just see if there's anything I've highlighted. So yeah, look, Eiran Cashin is set to join Birmingham City on a season-long loan. Cashin, who signed for Brighton for $9 million in January. So we're only talking about 6-7 months ago. Just played twice for the Seagulls in the Premier League. He will join a very ambitious Blues side that will look to compete for promotion. So this is the football world. I read this article out last night. It's on the last video, guys, if you want to. It's quite early on as well. What's everyone think about the kit as well? Like, I weren't too keen on it when I just seen the top, but I think when you look, can't get any bigger. When you look at it like that with big Newman in it, it does look smart, don't it? It does look smart. I'll probably give it an 8 out of 10. Let me know in the comments what you give that out of 10. Is there anything else? Oh, this is quite nice as well, guys. We're going to finish the podcast in a minute, and then I'm going to go live. So I'm going to the Port Vale game on Saturday, and I'm going to do an instant match reaction, sort of around about 5 o'clock-ish, sort of like get warming up for the instant match reactions I was doing last season, which is going to be great for the Ipswich game. Do you know what I mean? Because it's a night game, and then I'm going to be getting in late. It's going to be crazy, man. Hopefully we can. Do you know what? I don't fancy us. I don't think we'll lose a game. Yeah. So this here, which had I think this had Knighthead, St Andrews on it, where it says now, but it's got Birmingham on the rise, which looks really nice and smart, ready for the new season. The pitch looks immaculate, mate. Do you know what I mean? Immaculate. Okay. Anything else? No, that's about it. So these are the majority. It was Moxley as well who broke the Marvin Ducksch, the German striker one. He broke it. So let's see what happens there. So yeah, so I just thought I'd come on and just share that little bit of information with you. You've probably heard if you've somewhat, bearing in mind what social media is like. But we've had a quick look at him. I'm really happy with him. Really, really happy. I mean, I want to, like, if you'd have offered me out 2, probably Ben Davies, because we know what we're getting. But But if someone had said to me, if you can't get Ben Davies and we'll give you Cashin, bang, I'd have took your hand off. Do you know what I mean? I'd snap your hand off, mate. Absolute beast. Do you know what I mean? Absolute beast. Rated, really rated. You only have to ask Derby fans what this guy was like. Great defender. So yeah, we're making waves in the transfer market, man. So I expect from now until the transfer window closes, maybe another four, including these two. If these two get done, I think the Cashin gets done. The striker, I'm sort of like 74-30 against. I think it will get done. And then we get another 2 or 3, and we see 4 or 5 go out. And I've talked about it before about the ones going out, are the ones what played against Solihull Moors, basically. The likes of Sanderson, the likes of Samstead, who I'd like to see go out on loan, if I'm being honest. Emil Hansen, Lyndon Dykes, George Hall, Alfie Chang, they'll be gone. Do you know what I mean? Clear the decks. We've upped it now to the Championship. Let's go for the Premier League. But yeah, I hope you all have a great. I'll see you the weekend, man. I hope you all have a great rest of your week, and I'll see